Daily Tax Minute. This is Tony Novak here to share a few points on how to stay out of tax trouble. Let's jump right in. Today's topic is don't just do something, sit there. Now, this phrase is a play on words. I understand it comes from a Buddhist philosophy, and I used to hear it when I was younger, and basically conveys the concept that sometimes it's better to just be patient and do nothing and let problems work out by themselves. And it's amazing how often that is true in the tax world. Now, let me say right off the bat, that's not the case. If you have a tax problem and you get a notice, if you ignore it, it's not going to go away. However, a couple of examples of when it is good to wait. In the tax planning field, we use the concept of intentionally defective trust. In other words, we make something that is and I use that same concept in other parts of tax and business planning. In other words, we do something and we expect it not to work in the normal way because that's our intention, is to have it work differently. A case I was working on this week was a little bit different in that we made modifications. We amended tax returns for a whole bunch of tax returns, different entities, different years. And some of them were not accepted because they missed a deadline. And in this case, it's better for us to be patient and wait for the IRS to reject all of them. Once we file, I can't go back and unfile a tax return. But in this case, I think that the IRS is going to first reject a couple and then reject all of the work, which puts us back to square one, which is actually better for the taxpayer. Another example I saw this week, and happens frequently. A big part of my work is reducing taxes, penalties, and interest. And always when that happens, IRS sends a letter. And very often, I intentionally don't pay the first letter that comes back. Let's say it was $5,000 due and it comes back and now it's $2,000 due. We don't rush to pay that right away. We actually wait. Very often a second letter comes, which is an adjustment stemming from the first adjustment, which actually reduces the balance further. Some clients get a little upset. Why didn't you take immediate action to get this resolved? Well, it pays to be patient in a case like that and saves us some work in the long run. So that's all I have today. Would love to hear your thoughts and feedback on the topic. Or if you want to read me one-on-one, that's easy to do at taxproblems.cpa. I'll be back tomorrow with another tax minute.